locations right outside of creep. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Looks like we are going to be getting into the map, though. It is going to be vertical spawns, but we'll get to that in a moment. As spawning up in the top right, it is the red Protoss player from Team Elevate. Give it up for Bales.
Bales.
Chronoing out his probes like a boss.
Like a boss. And in the bottom right-hand corner, representing Team Envious, he is that pink Zerg player, viOLet. Let's just name himself Pink. Like, jeez.
Mr. Pink, that'd be great.
Mr. Pink. Pink Panther.
We do see a, right off the bat, we see Bales once again going for that low ground pylon, so kind of prefers that just to get the more secure natural expansion. And you're not going to see really any 12 pools on this map. That'd be kind of insane from Zerg, since you would either have to drone scout or just...
or just YOLO, you know, sometimes you just feel it.
Yeah.
You're feeling a little bit sick and you're like, you know what? There's a 1 in 3 chance this is going to work.
Assuming he does this build. So it's like a 1 in...
like, so it's even, yeah, like a 1 in, who knows? Because there's how many builds that you could actually do.
Yeah, that it would be good against.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but it looks like
we're not going to see
a hatch gas pool once again from viOLet. So not going to be going for that gas pool early ling speed aggression.
Oh, snap! That probe got what he had coming to him.
Oh, damn.
It's dancing the mineral line of the drones. What the drones realize is that you're different, man. You're not one of us. And they surrounded him and killed him. Took
viOLet
his ass out. Look at that.
Definitely sick.
Like,
he's so
he's
sick.
pissed. He's so mad at losing yesterday to Bales that he's like, nah, man. You want to make a death?
Snaps that probe's neck.
He really did. Snaps that probe's neck. So, good, better opener than yesterday. So I'm actually very, very interested to see how it's gonna go.
Oh,
Last time this was kind of underwhelming. So let's see what viOLet has up his sleeve.
Yeah, Bales with a bit of a mistake had to cancel his. Was that his cyber core?
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you to our observer, Ender Sword, right there, with the nod.
I have like you on the other one, so you got like the full thing, huh?
Yeah. So viOLet once again going to be leaving a drone on gas and taking that third hatchery. So he could get aggressive. I don't think he will, but you never know. It's always an option. And Bale's going to be going for a Stargate.
Yeah. Very, very similar opener to Pili Pili, except deciding to go for the Stalker here to deny that scouting. And I think this is kind of like what he did last time, but not on this map. Like, I remember like the opener where he would go for the denying of the scouting with the Stalker. And then go try to maybe shut down Overlord drops too.
Yeah, definitely. It allows, especially on a map like Frost, where the Overlord is kind of forced to be in a more awkward position. It doesn't have it as defined spots. Can be good to go for that Stalker, but it looks like he's going to go Phoenixes anyways, just to hunt down those Overlords and make sure they go down. Once again, a Phoenix opening is very good on a bigger map.
It really is, and this is Bales at his best, I would say. If you let him get into this style and then really start to control the game and get scouting information on you and react accordingly, if you're not hiding tech, then he's going to sniff out whatever you're doing and then usually at least prepare to deal with whatever it is. So I think getting in there early is going to be the best bet here for viOLet, or at least having some kind of plan of his own.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see another attempted drop with those Zerglings. I don't think so, now that the Phoenix is out. Just using those 8lings to take a look at the third base from Bales. Sees that it's not being taken, so he's going to be okay with that. Phoenixes are just continuing to pick off Overlords, so pretty standard start to this game as far as the Phoenix opener goes. viOLet, though, taking actually a pretty nice drone lead by delaying those spores.
He did. He's up by about 7 at the moment, and this time it's a little bit different because he didn't opt to go for the Roach Warren. So his response to Pili Pili was to go for a big Roach Ling attack, but this time he's only going to have +1 Lings there, and they're not even going to be finishing +1 for quite some time, so I don't know where he plans to go with it, but he's going to play it out in a different way than he did on New Gettysburg against Pili Pili.
Yeah, a bit of a miss micro with those Phoenixes. Ended up taking quite a bit of damage on one of the first ones. Has picked off 2 workers, so not too bad, but I've got to be really careful with those. The thing about a Phoenix opener is you have to be almost perfect with it. It takes a lot of attention and focus. Is pulling back that one Phoenix we can see there, but it's very important not to lose anything.
Yo, Bales has been, yeah, he loves the style so much.
Yeah, he really does. So he's definitely well practiced in it, but still very easy for things to get a little sideways.
Yep. Especially when you're playing against someone like viOLet, who will just come out of nowhere with a bunch of units on a kind of a little lower drone count. But this time he's going on a very heavy drone count, at least he's starting to.
He's very unpredictable, which really, really is, I think, the best way to play StarCraft. But he's actually going to get a big surround with +1 melee just about to finish on these units. And Bales is going to lose everything right here. Nice job to take down the pylon as well.
Oh my god, yeah, you like said it right as soon as he did it. Yeah, he's very unpredictable, and then all of a sudden a bunch of lings come out of nowhere. And I don't think Bales expects that. Now he's like that jump contest. Phoenix is just like, oh. Look at him. He has to look at
that is definitely an Artosis pylon too right there.
Oh.
He loses that unpowers 2 gateways and the Cyberport and Stargate, but he's not going to lose that just yet. But meanwhile, viOLet's droning behind us and getting +2 and roach speed. He's in a fantastic position.
Yeah, the only real problem I would say is just losing these overlords to the Phoenixes, and any kind of drones that keep on trying to transfer from the natural or the main to the third are getting picked off by Bales. So despite losing all of those units, Bales is definitely being pretty active with the Phoenixes, getting a lot of kills with them, and at least getting value while taking a bit of damage of his own.
Yeah, he's doing what he can to stay in it and not fall too far behind. But I still think that this is a really, really nice spot for viOLet. Oh, nice. Baits out that queen, does Bales, and he's going to get the lift there and take that down. The magic number...
see the roaches in production. Oh, what'd you say?
Sorry, the magic number is 5 for how many queens it takes, or how many Phoenix it takes to one-shot a queen with 1 lift.
Alright.
But yeah, that's very good what you just mentioned, spotting out those roaches, and he's going to see hydras popping out pretty soon too.
Yeah, I love how he uses them so actively in order to see what it is that's going to be coming and when they're going to be leaving the base. So he has a lot of time to prepare for it. And it looks like viOLet wants to go for Hydra Queen as well, so...
Even taking down 2 hydras as they pop out, that's really nice for Bales. Picking off even a 3rd. He's going to be very happy with that.
Guess you can't be perfect, huh?
Not quite, but pretty damn close. And yeah, I think you're right that it's going to be that Hydra Bane style. And we see actually a second robotics as well as a DT shrine coming out. Nice, picking off even another Hydra. A DT shrine coming out for Bales.
Oh man, and I like this idea too. Although, you know, the Phoenixes did bait out the... Well, I wouldn't say bait out, but they at least forced viOLet to put up those spore crawlers inside of his mineral line, so it's not going to be easy to sneak by, but I assume it may be for some kind of defense. viOLet might overlook the Overseer, and even if he does, or even if he doesn't, the Phoenixes might be able to pick it off, and then DTs are going to be the perfect defense.
Yeah, Bales actually has to be pretty careful, I think, with moving out here, because he could move into a very aggressive, swarmy Zerg army, and we're seeing quite a few Banes coming in, as well as a couple Ravagers to knock down force fields. If Bales stays at the top of the ramp and force fields this in half, he is going to Shrek this fight. But if he moves down and tries to defend his 4th...
Whoa, suicide.
Yeah, he could get just absolutely overrun. But +2 is going to be done for the Protoss player, as well as +2 melee for the Zerg. But no Bane speed, and these force fields need to be very good.
Alright.
Not bad, but they're actually letting through some of the Banelings, and those are going to connect on top of the sentries. This is a really good fight so far for viOLet.
Oh yeah, this is looking really good, and now Bales is segmenting himself off from his own 3rd. So the Lings are going to get inside of the mineral line here. Bales losing a lot of workers, but if he can actually hold on here, then at least be able to try to counterattack.
If he can take down all of these Hydras, which he does have Blink finishing shortly, he will actually get a lot of value. Oh, but he is going to let them go. And that's probably the right idea with all those +2 Lings reinforcing. That could have been a very painful loss. And viOLet's going to be very happy with that. He killed He denied the 4th base. He traded pretty effectively with a very expensive Protoss army.
No,
Bales
that
on
was
the other
really good
hand,
with defensive Protoss army too. Like it wasn't like that was even in the middle of the map. Bales was at home. He had pylon overcharge, and Violet was still able to trade well and take that other base on the left side. So
yeah, and we are seeing both players going for the respective techs, Lurker Den and Disruptors on the way. Meanwhile, Violet going to be trying to get a little sneaky with a 4-Bane run-by on this third base.
yeah, this is like a roll by actually, but I like the positioning
Yeah.
by Bales with the pylons, but I don't think he realizes
no,
it.
no.
Oh no!
Doing so much damage.
These are +2, right? Right?
They are
Oh,
plus
yes,
2,
they
so they're
are.
one-shotting those probes. And that killed so many workers. I think that was another 17 workers.
Yes.
Disruptor, it gets a nice shot on those lings. Wow, that's really good.
Good force field again, trying to trap the units and not let them get away. And with losing that many workers now, Violet, the fact that he's still expanding behind it, it's starting to take a very, very nice economic lead.
Pilot's on 89 drones.
It's crazy how many drones he's on. And that's why he's trading like all the time, you know? You can be on
Yeah.
89 drones, but if you don't trade all the time, then it really doesn't mean too much.
Yeah, it's actually worse than nothing. Oh, nice. This Bane run by does get spotted out. Good job by Bales and good force fields to, well, limit the damage to 0. But
Yeah.
he really needs a 4th base, like, 3 minutes ago.
Like when he tried to actually take it and Violet said no. You know, I think the bigger picture here is the fact that this aggression has forced Bales to play so much more defensively that he can't even move out to take the advantages, which should be his #1 priority right now, unless he's going to try to win the game with this army.
But I don't think he can. There's only 2 disruptors with this army. Maybe, is that 2 more joining up?
They're coming in, yep, from the back.
Yeah. Yes, but it looks like there's just so many lurkers right now for Violet, and they're really well spread out.
There's no, okay, there's no whole position here, the whole fire. Bales can shoot some disruptive shots at a time in order to pick out those lurkers. That's all you need.
That awkward Baneling. And it looks like Bales might go for the... Oh, wow, he's going to go for a big attack, is Violet. But this could be a big mistake. Really nice force fields at first, but still the Banelings are getting through, and Bale's taking some very heavy losses.
Oh,
Violet, though, gotta be careful.
Now, though.
Yeah.
I think he shot his own. Okay.
Meanwhile, at the 3rd base, Bales' economy is gutted.
It's
The lurkers right there killed everything, and Bales is completely all in.
yeah.
Gonna be taking off a lot of
going for the
drones.
base. Like
But
he,
Violet's
like his
gonna be
base.
happy about this.
Yeah, exactly. He has another base that he took that is even closer to Bales. So I think Bales realizes that, and he knows that he needs to get the army killed.
Oh, those lurkers!
Production!
Oh, there's just so
my.
many Blink Stalkers. Does blink aggressively forward and picks those up, but Bales just lost a ton of his army, and he is in a dire base trade scenario.
Yep.
He has
I mean, what do you
18
do?
probes. Are those? Does he have anything out on the map? I think they're all in his main.
I think so. There's no way, even though this isn't the most mobile of armies out of Violet, the army that Bales has, he lost a lot of the disruptors, so he needs to be so good with these shots. He's gonna
Oh,
have
look at that! Cancels 2 of the lurkers, or 3 of the lurkers, and picks off some.
good disruptor shots,
some
actually.
lurkers. Oh, that was a random disruptor shot. But the first one did do a lot of damage. And Violet, I actually really don't like him doing this. I would like him to just try and turtle his 4th base. He had those spines finishing up, has some lurkers done. Just sacrifice everything else. You're killing Bales. Like, he's dead on the other side of the map. You just need to not lose your base faster than he loses his. And I think this...
He doesn't have an observer. Oh, he's trying to get the observer out here at this... I don't think he's gonna get it out. The Hydra's gonna kill it in time.
The Hydra's DPS is too high.
Oh no, it's dead, and no more observers here for Bales, who just has to deal with his lurker-based army. Oh, sacrifice a bunch of Hydras, I guess that's one way to throw. And you know what, if he knows where the lurkers are, he can just shoot those disruptor shots at them.
Oh, but he kills the 2 disruptors.
Oh,
And Bales
that's
has not
gonna-
built his base, and I think this is over. There's
is
no
what
way
he
to
can
detect detect or kill the lurkers.
Yeah.
Oh,
one
but
goes down.
that's one
Two.
way.
Oh my god, Violet. Yo.
Violet,
What are
please
you doing?
just chill. Oh, but we
Just
are
chill,
seeing a
bro.
big flank of Zerglings coming in from the back. And looks like this is going to be enough to pick things up. Nice micro from Bales, put the target fire on the Warpicker, and down to 0 supply. GG, well played.